All right, Shalom.
Hey, Shalom.
First and foremost, we want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the sincere Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai's sake. We're the brothers from GMS Miami. I'm Brother Samak.
I'm your brother Zakaria.
Yeah, today's lesson, all right, we're going to get into, all right, who are the Lord's chosen people,
Right.
okay, because it's us. We are the Lord's chosen people, all right, and that's the controversy of Zion,
That's right.
all right. Who are the Lord's chosen people,
Mhm.
okay? The Lord has a chosen people, okay, that he created for himself, all right, and they consist mainly of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans.
That's right.
All right, you make up the 12 tribes. All right, the 12 tribes of Israel. All right, so we're going to get into the history of these JJs. All right, these small hats, how they were able to acquire that land. All right, and pretty much beguile the whole world. All right, saying that they were the chosen, which completely goes against, okay, what the scriptures say.
That's right.
All right, because we are the chosen. All right, we're still in captivity.
Mhm.
All right, we're the ones that are at the bottom.
That's right.
Okay, we don't have no representation at the UN.
Mhm.
Okay, and that's going according to the scriptures. Okay,
Right.
all right. So we're gonna start with Hosea chapter 4, verse 1.
God. This is the book of Hosea, chapter 4, in verse 1. It says, "Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel."
Right, so this is to our people. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel, because you got to wake up, all right, from this deception.
That's right.
All right, thinking that those people over there in our homeland are the chosen people. They're not, man.
Mhm.
Okay, they're imposters.
That's right.
Continue.
Hosea 4:1, it says, "Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel, for the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land,
Mm-hmm.
because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of Yahweh in the land."
That's right. That's right. Okay, perfect example. All right, look at here in America, man. All right, these Americans don't know the history of how that statehood, okay, came to be.
Nope.
All right, they don't know the words of the Lord, the prophecies, okay, of where the children of Israel will be in the last days.
Mhm.
Okay, and that's why you got nothing but confusion.
Yep.
All right, here it is. You got Kyrie. He just, posted a picture of a book to read.
All right.
All right, Hebrews to Negroes, right?
All right.
Which is now a bestseller on Amazon.
Right.
All right, that kind of backfired. Well,
Yeah.
that did backfire on you, okay, JJs, you small
That's
hats. All right, but here it is. That book is literally talking about how, okay, the real, okay, Jews will lose their identity according to the scriptures,
Right.
and how they'll go into captivity. And I guarantee in that book it talks about, all right, Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 68. Guaranteed. That's the milk scripture. But again, in this country, America, okay, more specifically, they don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about the truth. All right, all they want to do is spew out the lies, the narrative, and then they're gonna push these labels of S, right? So, you got something?
Yeah, I got something real
'Cause
quick.
I want to get into this history of
Okay, come on.
Okay.
This is the book of Psalm chapter 58. Psalm chapter 58 in verse 3. It says, "The wicked are estranged from the womb.
Mm-hmm.
They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies." And who is the wicked according to the Bible? Esau, Edom.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the so-called white man. All right, this land was established on lies. All right, Scripture said, Revelation 20. All right, he's going to be in captivity for 1,000 years, which he was in captivity under us, during the Byzantine Empire, the so-called Dark Ages. All right, then he's going to be left a little season after that 1,000 years, and he's deceiving the earth right now, man.
That's right.
I putting different labels on different people. I put himself up as the chosen people, which is a lie. And the Lord, he's revealing the truth. The Lord said that the truth in the last day, the truth is going to be revealed. You thought Esau thought the Lord was just going to let Esau lie continue. Nah, man, the Lord says he's going to wake up his people,
That's right. That's right. So, all right. So let's now, okay, reveal the truth, man.
That's right.
Okay, and brothers have gone into this. Our apostles have gone into this on the history of how that statehood was born, man.
Right.
All right. And the thing is, they're not teaching that here in America. They're not teaching it in your public schools, and they're not damn sure not teaching it in those Ivy Leagues, man. All right, because they can't tell these young young kids, you college kids, man. All right, the how that state came to fruition, man.
Right.
Because if they were to use it, if they were to put this as a curriculum, man, people would be like, yeah, man, then okay, that's BS that y'all what y'all doing over there, man.
Right.
Okay, and so that's why they gotta hide this truth. But the Lord set up the prophets from out of the nation Israel to bring the truth out. So let's start with the Balfour Declaration, okay, because this is a key part of history. All right. So in 1917, the Balfour Declaration letter was written. Okay, this is literally like the closing end of World War One. All right. So it says on November 2nd, 1917, this is from thehistory.com. All right. On November 2nd, 1917, Foreign Secretary Arthur James Balfour, right, the Foreign Secretary of Britain, Arthur James Balfour, writes an important letter to Britain's most illustrious Jewish citizen, Baron Lionel Walter Rothschild. Now stop right there. Okay, you got a foreign secretary from the British government writing a letter to a Jewish, wannabe a Jew, okay, Baron Lionel Walter Rothschild, the Rothschild family. Right. That right there, to our people who are all into this conspiracy, the Rothschild family, the bankers, that right there should raise red flags. Like, hold on, okay, there's a conspiracy going on here, okay. To those plantation Christians, all right, those jakes that are into Christianity that heard about the Rothschild family, all right, this is history, man.
Yep.
All right. So let's continue on. Expressing the British government's support for the quote-unquote Jewish homeland in Palestine, the letter would eventually become known as the Balfour Declaration. Okay? Britain's support for Zionist movement came from his concerns regarding direction of the First World War. Right. So now you notice how it talks about First World War, because what empire had control over that region during the first before World War One and during World War One. Okay, the Ottoman Empire, which is modern day Turkey. Right. All right, they had control over that whole region. That's the reason why the Palestinians were there. Okay, because they were all into that same Muslim type belief. Right. All right. Aside from a genuine belief in the righteousness of Zionism, now notice they keep saying Zionist and Zionism. Right. All right. And the funny thing is that what's his name? Kanye West, he brought that out at Drink Champs in front of Noriega, and that went over everybody's head. Yep. Okay, because this Zionist movement is still prevalent to this very day, and they're the ones that are your first terrorist attacks. Yeah, we're gonna open it up. They take this video down, so be it, man. All right, because they were the ones that were part of the King David Hotel bombing. Okay. Many years, a year later after World War II. Okay? Aside from a genuine belief in the righteousness of Zionism held by Lloyd George, among others, Britain's leaders hoped that a statement supporting Zionism would help gain Jewish support for the Allies. Right. So the only reason why they went along with this, okay, we're gonna support you to get that land because we need you to fight in World War One. Because that's Esau. Look, I need allies. So what do you want? What can we bring to the table? Right. Okay? So they're like, okay. So on November 2nd, Balfour sent his letter to Lord Rothschild, a prominent Zionist and a friend of Chaim Weizmann. Right, that was the first president of the statehood of Israel, what they call today, stating that His Majesty's government viewed with favor the establishment in Palestine of a national home for the Jewish people. All right? So it says the influence of the Balfour Declaration of the course of post-war events was immediate, according to the mandate system created by the Versailles Treaty of 1919. And when you go into this treaty, it was known as, they call it a partition, meaning the dividing of conquered land, the dividing of the lands after the Ottoman Empire was taken down. That's why the regions got broken up. And who was behind that? These Edomites.
Yep.
The UK, Russia, France, America, they were all behind dividing up the Middle East.
Yep.
Okay, and then putting those imposters into our land. This is the truth. Okay? So this was all concocted by these Edomites, these so-called white people. And then you got today these people that don't know the history talking about why are you going against these these Jewish people? Haven't they suffered enough? Excuse me, all right. Them going into that land was based on deception and fraud.
That's right.
That's not according to the scriptures. You got it. I know you want to bring out.
I was going to bring out that their heart is deep.
Their heart is deep. Yeah.
They've been plotting this for years before, man.
Right. And that's beautiful you brought that out, because when you go into the Balfour Declaration, according to Wikipedia, it says that the British government, the French, the Russians, they wanted to establish a Jewish state in that land, man. And since the 1800s, mainly the British were the main ones in the 1800s to support a Jewish presence in that region of Palestine. Because if you go to Ezekiel, you know what? Drop that. Go to Ezekiel 36 and 5.
Yeah.
Because that was the whole reasoning behind it. Okay?
Yep. The joy of their own heart.
Right.
This is Ezekiel 36 and verse 5. It says, "Therefore thus saith the Lord power, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen, and against all Idumea."
Yeah, Idumea is you got it, bro.
Idumea is a Greek way of saying Edom, man. I'm talking about you Edomites, or you so-called white people. It says, which have appointed my land into their possession with the joy of all their heart, with despiteful minds to cast it out as a prey. So the Lord is a kindle against the residue of the heathen, and against all doing they have, which have appointed my land into their possession. That's how they did it, man.
Right.
That's
how they did. This is the history, man. Okay, the British were the main ones behind this. Okay, as well as America. Okay, and the rest of these Edomites. All right, to create a lie for the whole world. Okay, and that's why do you think the Rockefeller family wanted to control the education system? To cover up these lies, man, and push out a BS narrative, man. Okay, so you could bring out they're wise to do evil, because now we're gonna go into what happened after, because the statehood wasn't being recognized, so the Zionists went on terrorism mode, and we're gonna bring this out. Okay.
God, this is the book of Psalms chapter 64. I'll start at verse 2. The point is verse 6. It says Psalms chapter 64 and verse 2. It says, "Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity." Yeah, so the Esau, that's how he gets his power, through them secret counsel. But now he's being revealed of his wicked agendas, man. It says, "Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword, and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They consume of laying snares privately. They say, who shall see them?" Man, that was a snare to the whole world, man. They got in that land and they claimed they're the chosen people. And now the whole world believe that they're the people. Now you can't even speak against them. Right. Or you anti. All right. Which these people, they don't even go into words. If you go into the actual history of the word, what they saying we're anti, the Israelites, the true Israelites, we can't be that, man. So-called blacks, man, because we can all come from Shem too, man. Right.
Shem had many children.
Right.
Okay, and out of them came a lot of different nations, man.
Right.
Okay.
Verse 6 says, "They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them in the heart is deep." Yeah, so they're deep. They plan these things decades before, man, years before, and then they make it come to pass, man. You got it, brother.
So now we're moving fast forward. Okay, so this Balfour Declaration was set up, all right, which British is getting support now, all right, to Lionel Rothschild and his Goombas of friends that were dwelling in Britain to say, yeah, you guys we support you, okay, having that land, all right, but things weren't moving fast enough. So now these Zionists, okay, we're getting upset because ever since World War One, who had control over that region? The British. And there was British military in that region to keep the peace between the Palestinian and the Jews that were the so-called, Jewish going into that land, to the point that, okay, the Zionists were like, hey, this ain't things aren't working in our favor. Okay, we're not able to. We still don't have. We're still not being recognized as the statehood of Israel.
Right.
So this is when they bombed the King David Hotel. One of the first bombings. Okay, it says the King David Hotel bombing was a terrorist attack carried out on Monday, July 22nd, 1946, by the militant right-wing Zionist underground organization, the Irgun, on the British administrative headquarters for Mandatory Palestine. Right, Mandatory Palestine. When you go into that, it's talking about how the British was limiting immigration of these Jewish people into that region, okay? And they weren't recognizing it being a statehood. So that's why they started attacking, okay? So where's that in the scriptures? Where the Lord say, okay, it's time to start, okay, destroying these heathens so you can get your land back. Right. The Lord said, get us, wait upon me.
Zephaniah.
Zephaniah.
Yep.
Yep.
This book is Zephaniah, chapter 3, in verse 8. Zephaniah 3 and 8, it says, therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the world shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. So the Lord said, wait upon him, man. And he's going to gather us from all the lands that we were scattered and bring us back into that land, man. All right, the Lord said, we're not going to physically take that land. The Lord, he's going to place us back, and he's going to destroy those heathens out during World War III. All right, the Lord is going to have these nations, use their missiles to destroy that land, man. All right, because that land is filthy. So the Lord's going to destroy that, and they're going to clear that shit out. And then we're going to go back in that land. We're going to have all these heathens. They're going to build up Jerusalem again,
That's right. So there you go. So they're not fulfilling the prophecies. They're going against the prophecies. Right. They're doing it carnally, man. And that goes to show these are warlike people, man.
Yep.
All right? This is Esau Edom to the T, man.
With his sword.
All right? So here it is. They're committing, blowing up, hotels, killing various nations, all right, just so they could get that land, all right, and that's the reason why the statehood, was resurrected through violence, through death, man.
Yep.
All right, and again, where's King David in all this? Right. You're supposed to have King David there, all right, and that goes to show you clowns here in America, man. All right, running your mouth. You don't know the history of how that statehood began, man.
Right.
Okay, that's why you so-called Christians out there in America, man. You're a bunch of idiots, man.
Yeah.
Okay, you plantation Christians, man. You have no idea what the hell is going on. This is history, man.
Right.
All right.
Yep, and that's the Lord uncovering these lies. I got a quick precept. That's why the Lord had to set up the true men. All right. And the scripture said the true men, the prophets, man, to reveal these things, man. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, his own people are letting their tongues fall upon themselves, man. So this is the book of Luke chapter 8 and verse 17. It says, for nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad, man. So all these hidden things, all right, that Jake would never know about is coming to the forefront, man. On what Jake, because this truth is for us, but it's spreading throughout the whole world who these people are, man. They're the wicked that the Bible speaks of, man. And the truth is going to get bigger, man. Because your lies the Lord is chopping down your lies, man. And the true Israelites, we're standing up upon our feet, calling on the true name Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. You got it, brother.
Right. We have no might in our hand.
Right.
How the hell, you're able to do all this and then resurrect the statehood, man?
Right.
That's going totally against what the real Israelites will be doing in the last days, man. Okay, so this is full. This how this whole statehood. Okay, you imposters. This whole thing was set up on lies and fraud, man.
That's right.
Okay, and that's why the Lord has his men out, like the brother was saying, to reveal, man, because this is the revealing, man. Everything's being uncovered, man. Okay, that's why to our people, man, it's high time to wake up out of sleep, man. All right, this is the truth.
Yep.
Okay, this is the truth, man. This is history. You can't change history, man.
Yep.
All right. Now I want to bring this out. All right, just to because this is what the Bible said will happen to us, man. This is the book of Luke, chapter 21. All right, and 20. And when ye shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies, then know that the desolation thereof is nigh. Right. This is Yahushua speaking, who the word he calls Jesus. He's talking about when the Romans were going to be coming in, all right, to sack Judea, man.
That's right.
All right, put an end to the Judean state.
Yep.
Okay. 21. Then let them which are in Judea flee to the mountain, and let them which are in the midst of it depart out, and let not them that are in the countries enter thereinto. 22. For these be the days of vengeance, and all things which are written may be fulfilled. Right, this is a prophecy that had to be fulfilled. Mm-hmm. All right, Daniel spoke of this, the abomination of desolation. Mm-hmm. 23. But woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days, for there shall be great distress in the land, and wrath upon this people. Right, what did the Romans do? All right, they cut off the trade. Yep. Okay, it got to the point where women were eating their children. There was cannibalism going on. Yep. There was no food. Yep. In the Judean state, man. All right, when the Romans came and cut off the food supply and was literally basically starving out Jake. Yep. All right. 24. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword, right, and also killing them. War. All right, and shall be led away captive into all nations. Mm-hmm. And Jerusalem, here's the point, shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled.
That's right.
And ever since we've been out of that land, all right, there's been nothing but war and chaos in that region.
That's right.
All right, and by us going into this history, okay, this time period, that proves that you Amalekites, you're not the chosen people, man. Yep. You JJs, you're Gentiles, man. You're heathens, man. And you're fighting over this land that's not yours. That land is a burden bestowed upon y'all.
Yep.
I
got a precept.
Come on.
Zechariah 12 and verse 3, it says, in that day will I make Jerusalem a burdensome stone for all people. Mm-hmm. All that burden themselves with it shall be cut in pieces, though all the people of the earth be gathered together against it. So they made a burdensome stone. Basically, they're going to keep on fighting on that land until we get back into that land. That's when the land's going to be at peace. That's when the whole earth is going to be at peace, man.
Right.
All right. They burden themselves to try to get that land. But, hey, that's not your land. Even you Palestinians, that's not your land.
Right.
And you got heathens over there. You got those Cushite Ethiopians over there. You got Moab and them over there. All right, the Lord's gathering y'all there so he can destroy y'all, man. And ultimately, your military, the military of the world in that Valley of Jehoshaphat, so he can destroy y'all, man.
That's right,
yeah, brother.
That's right. So, there's not going to be peace there, man, until we're back in that land. All right? And that's and come on, man. Look at these 1948ers, these JJs, man. They got to have an Iron Dome. They got to have their military with their warplanes. They got to have a nuclear, missiles.
Right.
All right? Where's that in the scriptures, man? Mm-hmm. That's totally not according to the scriptures. The Israelites will be in captivity at the bottom, needing salvation, needing to be delivered from their enemies.
Right.
Okay?
No might in our hands.
No might in the hand, man. Again.
Yeah,
got it?
Precept.
Come.
I got another one. This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, going to the curses. Deuteronomy 28 and verse 68, all right, which is the most famous one, the pinpoint who the true Israelites are, man. It says, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. And what is Egypt? Egypt represents bondage, talking about America, man. It says with ships. How did the Negroes come over here? So-called Negroes, man, by cargo slave ships, man. All right, and then Christopher Columbus, he sent the Northern Kingdom, all right, Gadites, he sent them over to Spain, man. All right, and they put it in their movies, man.
Right, and you had the indigenous people in Hispaniola. Yep. All right, the Taino Indians. Where do you think how do you know Christopher Columbus? How did Christopher Columbus know that they were there? All right, one from the Bible.
Right.
Okay, but they knew the history, man. Okay, and you had Israelites over here. Okay, on the letting it be known. Okay, that the tribes were over here, man.
Right.
Okay, and that's why he brought a Hebrew interpreter, Luis del Torres. Okay, who was a Jew, a crypto Jew, who he knew the history. So yeah, man. So Christopher Columbus got those Israelites from different tribes and bring them over here, man.
Right.
Okay. So we have never been in our land. That's the point, man.
Yep.
So what are y'all doing there? Who are these people in our land?
Yep, the heathens.
Yeah.
Yeah, Deuteronomy 28 and verse 68, it says, "And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships by the way thereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again." That was the point. We're not gonna see our homeland no more again, man.
And ships.
Yeah.
When did that happen to you 1948ers, man?
Right.
When did y'all go on ships into Egypt again?
Right.
When did y'all?
Right. Millions, millions. All right. Never, bro.
Right.
Even hundreds of y'all never.
Come on, man.
It says, "By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again." That's the point. We're not gonna see our homeland no more again, man.
Right.
As a majority of our people, man. It says, "And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies here in Egypt," which is America, Babylon the Great. "There ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondman and bondwoman, and no man shall buy you," meaning redeem us. Who was on those auctioning blocks? All right, getting sold to Alabama. Your mom getting sold to Alabama. Your sister getting sold to fucking Virginia. All right, so forth and so on, being sold for slave man and slave woman. That was our people, man. Y'all didn't have to go through that. All right, brother.
Yes. Let me see if I got. Oh yeah. You know what? Let's get a Revelation 2:9, man. You know it's a milk scripture. Revelation 2:9. And it says this: "I know thy works and tribulation and poverty." So the real Jews, the real Israelites, are in tribulation and in poverty.
Right.
I mean, that's a cut right there. Okay? You 1948ers, you JJs, you got your own statehood, man.
Right.
Okay? You got your own representation at the United Nations, man. Okay?
Right.
That's come on, man. "But thou art rich," right? Because the real Jews, the real Israelites, the 12 tribes, they're rich because they have the promise, they have the covenant. All right, they got the blessing. All right, the water to Jacob, Yaquab.
Yeah, kind.
All right, for supplanting your Esau, your forefather.
Yeah.
All right.
Esau the dummy.
Yup, Esau the dummy. "And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan." Okay? And that's Yah, man. All right? Synagogue of Satan.
Yep.
The liars. And y'all inwardly do worship Satan.
Yeah.
Okay? There's been plenty of documentaries on it. Okay? All right? I mean, you don't even need documentation. All you got to do is look at the movie industry.
Right.
Look at the music industry. Who controls it?
Yeah.
Who funds it?
Right.
They do. And what do they put in their movies and in their music? Satanic images.
That's right.
Satanic idols. And then you got the sellout Jake Coon dancing in front of it.
Yeah.
You know? Not knowing like, bro, you're still a fucking a slave, man.
Right.
You a house nigga. That's what you are.
That's right.
Doing this like you pushing it, you know, like yeah, that's why these rappers like Kanye and these basketball players. Yeah, it's great. You're fighting the power, but hey, man, they're able to control y'all, man.
Yeah.
And when you run your mouth, they just cut you off.
Yep.
Cut you off.
My brother did a video, Elder Kazat, like this modern day butt breaking, man. They take the biggest and strongest Jake and they'll publicly humiliate him, man.
Right.
That's what Esau do to y'all niggas.
Right.
He'll build you up and then he'll break you down, man.
Right.
To get the rest of you niggas, man, to get in line, man. But you can't get the prophets in line, man. Yahweh Shema Shah got his spirit on us to go against you, man.
Right.
You know, through the word, man. This truth is gonna prevail, man. You got it, brother.
Come on. So yeah, brought that out.
I had a precept for that.
Yeah.
Because you said we gonna be poor, man.
Yeah.
This is James chapter 2. Yeah, James chapter 2 and verse 5. It says, "Hearken, my beloved brethren, have not Yahweh Shema Shai chosen the poor of this world, rich in faith and heirs of the kingdom which he have promised to them that love him. So we, the poor of this world, rich in faith, man. All right, so that's what thou art rich. We rich in faith, and we got the promises, like the brother said, man. Yahweh Shema Shah punished us, and these curses are cleaving onto our people. Clearly, we at the bottom. That was one of the signs that was gonna happen to us, man. The land of our captivity, we're gonna remember ourselves, man. Poor this side, but what? We get heirs to the kingdom. Lord said we endure. We're gonna be joint heirs with him, man. We're gonna receive everything. You got it, brother.
Car. So I just want to. This will be my last one. Just the deliverance part, because again, that statehood of Israel, that was set up by heathens.
Yeah.
That wasn't set up by the Lord. Because this is what the Lord said. This is Isaiah chapter 11 and verse 10. In that day there shall be a root of Jesse. It's talking about Yahushua, which shall stand for an ensign of the people. To it shall the Gentiles seek. Right? This is talking about Israelites. All right? And his rest shall be glorious. 11. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again. That's the point. That the Lord shall set his hand again the second time, to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria, and from Egypt, and from Pathros, and from Cush, and from Elam, and from Shinar, and from Hamath, and from the islands of the sea. 12. And he shall set up an ensign for the nations, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth.
That's right.
Okay? Because, we're still in captivity. Yep. We've been out of our homeland since the Romans took down Judea. All right? Mm-hmm. So it's going to be the Lord who's going to gather us wherever we be scattered at. Mm-hmm. Okay?
That's right.
13. The envy of Ephraim shall depart, and the adversary of Judah shall be cut off. Ephraim shall not envy Judah, and Judah shall not vex Ephraim. And that's another thing. Where are the 12 tribes at? Okay? Who's talking about the 12 tribes? All right? Ephraim represents the northern kingdom. Judah represents the southern kingdom. Right. Who's talking about that? Right. All right? We hear the prophets, okay? Because these are where the tribes are waking up at.
That's right.
All right? From their captivity. Mm-hmm. Okay? And it started here in Babylon the Great.
That's right.
All right? So this is where the Israelites will be at in the last days. Not that statehood. Nope. The Lord did not say, okay, when a war breaks out, you're going to, get with heathens, and you're going to write a Balfour Declaration, all right? But if they don't move fast enough, now you're going to start bombing them, blow up some hotels, all right? So you can get your statehood up and running. The Lord didn't say that, man. Right. That's like that. No, the Lord said, I'm going to gather you from wherever you be scattered at, okay? I'm going to gather all the tribes where they be scattered at and bring them, and I'm going to bring them to their homeland.
That's right.
Okay?
Yep. Yeah.
Or else it wouldn't be epic.
Right.
Then where's Yahushua? Where does he come to? Isn't Yahushua who the word Indian calls Jesus? Isn't he his name? What is his name? He delivers. Right. He saves. Right. How's he gonna save us? Okay, if we're not in harm's way, if we're not in captivity.
Yeah, we just there.
We just there in the homeland, just chilling.
Yeah. You people can't be the people, man.
Yes. It doesn't make any sense.
Even going into the birth, the Lord said, one people shall be stronger than another, man. You people are weak, man. The Lord gonna destroy y'all, man. Mm-hmm. Just bringing this out, making us hate y'all even more, man.
Yeah.
Because putting the spirit on us, man. You got it, brother.
The water, brother, for saying that, because again, back to Hosea 4:1, there's no truth, man. All you see is lies here, man, and it's vexing in our spirit. We every day we get up knowing that we've been told lies, and that these people that walk the earth, majority of them, are just walking, talking liars, man. Right. And you got to hear the bullshit that comes out of their mouth. Right. All right, especially those that claim to know this Bible, but they don't know the history, of what happened to the Israelites, what was going to happen to them in the last days. But they claimed, to be believers in God. And you got to hear these lies all the time. That's why we get upset. And we know who's been pushing these lies. Yep. The Edomites, man. Yeah. And mainly you Amalekites, all right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's good. The Lord about to get you. Mm-hmm. Just to go into how the Lord's going to gather us. This is Lord when we part of elect. Matthew 24 in verse, just get to the point of Matthew 24 in verse 30. It says, and then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn. Because what the Lord said, the scripture said, the slain of the Lord shall be many, man. Mm-hmm. It says, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. That's the Lord come back in the so-called UFOs, man. Acts 1 says the angels told the disciples, hey, why stand ye gazing? The same Lord that went up in the clouds, the so-called UFO, the same way he coming back, man. All right, it says with power and great glory, verse 31, and shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other, man. So Lord said he gonna gather the elect from one end of the earth to the other, because one of the prophecies, we're gonna be scattered, man. He's gonna gather us. You got it, brother.
You know what? I just reminded me, man, because hey, we're coming a time where they're gonna be lying, they're gonna be persecuting us. But hey, this is all for the glorification of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Because, hey, 2 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 8, for we can do nothing against the truth before the truth. This is the truth, man. And we ready for it, man. When persecution comes and they do arrest us. I mean, really, there's really nothing we need to say to y'all.
Right.
All right, we've been said everything on our YouTube channels. Okay? Yeah. We got plenty of footage. What do you think? You want to talk to us about what we said?
Right.
Like, come on. We're just going to go out of the scriptures, bro.
That's what like Yahweh said when they were trying to come and get. He said it's basically what I was saying. The same thing I'm saying of what I was saying in the temple.
Right. Exactly.
Same thing we say on camera, we say on
ourselves. Like, exactly. Just saying the same thing. When we say on...
You just got the camera on.
Right. We just say have the camera on. But when we say when the camera's not off. Just like what we're saying on the camera. So, when you agents and provocateurs and whenever you come and try to talk to us, because that's the spirit, because Bishop Lloyd said when they come, we have the right. We don't really got to answer none of y'all questions. We don't want, because everything we said, it's on wax, it's on the camera, man. Okay. So it's just like, look, man, hey, the prophecies are happening. You can't stop this, man. And this whole thing with Kyrie Irving, I'm looking at it, hey, it's good, because now this controversy over Zion, okay, is being pushed out to the forefront.
It's good.
What's a dispute over Zion? Okay? Who are those people in our land?
Yeah, that's the Lord opening up that can again, man.
Yeah.
It's like, because every couple of years, hey, there's big things happen in the truth, and this is big, because the Lord is that mass awakening is coming, right? And you Edomites, y'all, what we've been saying for years through the Spirit of Prophet Yahweh Shah, Apostle and Elder, is coming to the mainstream, man, heavily,
right? Mainstream media.
Yep.
All right.
I got one more. We can close out on this. Baruch chapter 2 in verse 29. It says, "If ye would not hear my voice." I start at verse 28. Baruch 2 and 28 says, "As thou spakest by thy servant Moses in the day when thou didst command him to write thy law before the children of Israel, saying, If you would not hear my voice, surely this very great multitude shall be turned into a small number among the nations where thou wilt scatter them. For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people, but in the land of their captivities they shall remember themselves." And we remember ourselves now, man. It says, "And shall know that I am the Lord their power, for I will give them a heart and ears to hear," spiritually, man. "And they shall praise me in the land of their captivity, and think upon my name." So we're gonna praise the Lord, and we're gonna think upon his name. We have the name of the Lord, man. "And return from the stiff neck." And who's returning from that stiff neck? You kikes. Y'all still going into y'all wickedness, man. Y'all not returning and repenting to the Lord.
Bro, Pink City.
They getting worse and worse.
All right. Pink, you come on, man. You got LGBTQT lifestyle in that land.
Right.
All right. You're engaged in all types of left hand, magic, Talmud. Like, come on, man.
Right.
You ain't the chosen people, man. Like, you don't fit none of the prophecies. Damn sure aren't under the curses in terms of being poor and afflicted.
Right.
All right. You're not in captivity, remembering yourself. You ain't prophesying, saying, the Lord's coming back. The Lord's going to take down, this oppressive empire. In fact, you in America, you're in cahoots with each other.
Right.
All right? You in America are oppressing the world. So what the fuck? We can go on and on this, man.
Hey, you fucking demons. Oh, here we go. is back up what you said, how the wickedness up over there in the land.
Mhm.
Is Isaiah 26 and verse 16. No, Isaiah 26 and 10. Let favor be shown to the wicked, yet he would not learn righteousness. In the land of uprightness he would deal unjustly, and will not behold the majesty of the Lord. So let favor be shown to the wicked there in the land, yet he would not learn righteousness. In the land of uprightness he would deal unjustly. And yeah, they're not learning righteousness. They're dealing unjustly, man. You know, they're bombing people. They're bombing the Palestinians, man. The scripture say when we come into the land that there shall be no death. Y'all niggas dying. You know what I'm saying? Y'all killing each other. Y'all, there's war over there. Y'all don't meet the prophecies, man.
Yep.
Baruch 2 and verse Baruch 2 and verse 32 says, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity and think upon my name. Verse 33 says, and return from their stiff neck and from their wicked deeds, for they shall remember the way of their fathers which sinned before the Lord. 34, and I will bring them again into the land which scripture says, and I will bring them again into the land which I promised with an oath unto their fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, not Esau. Jacob, y'all Edomites, man.
Yep.
It says, and they shall be lords of it, and I will increase them, and they shall not be diminished. And I will make an everlasting covenant with them to be their power, and they shall be my people, and I will no more drive my people of Israel out of the land that I have given them, man. So that's the promise. The Lord said we're gonna wake up, he's gonna deliver us, he's gonna bring us back, he's gonna increase us, man. We're gonna have those new bodies. The earth is gonna be under subjection of our Lord Yahushua, which by default is gonna be under subjection of us, man.
Right.
And the earth is gonna be refreshed and peaceful again. The wicked is bearing rule, so the earth is mourning. You got it, brother.
Yeah. So, hey, man, Lord wants us edifying. You know, we're out here bringing the truth because, okay, the world doesn't live in truth. The world lives in lies, deceit, fraud. Okay, and we hear the prophets of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, the prophets out of the nation of Israel, are here to bring the truth. Okay, who are the chosen people? Okay, we are the chosen people. All right, and this is the controversy over Zion. This is the dispute over Zion because you got imposters over there claim to be a chosen people, but they fit again none of the prophecies, none of the curses, and they're not doing what the Lord said. Okay, that His people will be doing in the last days, man, remembering themselves. Okay, and preparing for the arrival of Yahushua and to be delivered and taken back to their homeland. They're not doing that, man. They're out there fighting wars, plotting, scheming on the Persians, you know what I'm saying, scheming with America, okay, scheming how to create their NWO with the digital all. You're a bunch of schemers, man, and liars, man, all right? And that's why, hey, the Lord is going to break you, man, and it's beautiful. We love that this is the controversy that's out in the open now, the mainstream media. Hey, it's good that the Lord used these, okay, these jakes to push out certain things because, hey, everybody has to hear this word before the destruction.
That's right.
All right?
Yeah, so we close, man.
We close. So with that, Lord willing us edify, we want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who ruled well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And citation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai's sake. Love you, brothers. Keep enduring. Keep the faith. Keep pushing. Keep fighting. Keep studying. Pray without ceasing. Pray for each other. Pray for the apostles and elders. To the few sisters that do watch, keep studying when you pray. Pray check cover. Shalom.
Shalom.
And a Bible ball.
Bible ball.
Shalom.